Hi, welcome. This is the energy for today, August 13th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, August 13th? August 13th. Let's see here. What does the viewer need to see in here? Okay, so let's see. First one is spiritual union. This could mean that you're going into either a relationship with somebody who balances you out. If it's not love for you, it could be that sense of abundance, maybe getting that job that you wanted. Whatever this is, it's that sense of going towards balance, or perhaps something being offered to you in that sense of a balance. Maybe it is love, maybe it is getting that perfect partnership in business, okay? And then you have awareness. So this is about beginning again. It's about having higher consciousness as far as having a clear mind, thinking clearly, starting over. It's almost as if you're like the magician, you're taking control over your life. Really starting over is what I feel. And then suffering and silence. So is there something you're not taking control and maybe perhaps holding yourself back, maybe from a love, maybe from that job that you want or something? Is it because you haven't really met the full potential as far as awareness, knowing that you can get yourself out of suffering or holding back and not saying anything? This card is about needing to heal, needing to put walls down and barriers that maybe you've kept up for yourself. It also could be a lot of hurt and pain that has been associated either in a relationship. Maybe you're trying to start up again in a relationship. Let's see what the other two cards are. So moving on. So this is maybe why you're feeling this sense of a suffering, in that sense of maybe you got to move on from something. Is it a relationship or partnership, like business partnership, that you're ready to move away from? What else came out is the triumph and success, the throat chakra, the emotional withdrawal, and the patience and planning in reverse. So there's really something there in that sense. You got to use your voice with your throat chakra, maybe doing some kind of throat chakra work so that you can use your truth and your voice to sort of change something about not being happy. With the emotional withdrawal, there's something there that you're not truly satisfied with, you're not happy, and that's where you get this suffering and silence. So you're not speaking up for yourself. Is it because you're listening to others, or maybe trying to please others with a decision, or you just need to heal? Is that why the moving on is there? It's almost meant for you to sort of move on from a chapter of your life where maybe you're planning and you're, whatever you've been planning for the future sort of has been put on hold because you're not fulfilled in something. Definitely that's what it feels like. Let's see what's at the top of the deck. You got the transformation. So going through those transformations can be very hard. It takes a lot of shadow work. That shadow work that I'm trying to talk to you about is about, maybe focusing on the things that have kept you in a blockage, in a standstill, in that sense of feeling somewhat, depriving yourself. But it's like you got to face it and release it so you can move on. So maybe this is a transformation you're in the middle of. And then the crown chakra. So this is good because this right here, it's telling me your energy is opening up to the sense where you can manifest and really have this awareness. This awareness is playing a big role in that sense of maybe you're recognizing maybe you're not in that spiritual union. You're not in that perfect fit of a relationship or job or something like that. This involves two people. So definitely I do feel there's that sense with this card in reverse that you got to get the ball rolling, and it may mean you got to speak up here. That's what the throat chakra is. It's that speaking up. And then once you do that, you can manifest with the crown chakra, meaning bring yourself into peace and harmony, and whatever the situation might be for you. So we will take a look and see what all these mean for you guys. welcome. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying healthy and safe. And I do feel like with that moving on, it's almost as if maybe you're going to pay attention to spirit and maybe move on from something. I do feel it's because you're just sort of suffering in that silence, in that sense of pain. And it could be self-induced, guys. So let's see what these mean for you guys. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Let's see here. What is this spiritual union? Are you trying to manifest it and it's not coming? Are you feeling anxious about that? Or are you trying to get out of a relationship to get into that right relationship? Okay. What is the two? Okay, let's see. What else? Okay, so let's see here. The one that flew out is, let's see here. It is the Ten of Pentacles. So 3 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. You want to move, I think you want to move towards something that is successful, something you've been wishing about, something you might have put a hold on, in that sense that you haven't taken that plunge or that leap of faith and maybe getting into that successful relationship. Is it something you're waiting on? Is it something that's coming in that sense of still being formated? Formated? No, that's not a word. Formulated or put together is what it feels like they want to say. So it's something that's manifesting, in other words, okay? But then you got the devil. You got the devil here and the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. So my goodness, there is a lot of, where you throw in the white towel and you allow yourself to heal from something and you let go of all the not so healthy things with the devil and you allow yourself to break free. You're thinking about how to break free. You got the 888 right here. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. So either it's you or your person that's working on how to get out of this sense of not being happy, maybe settling in a bad relationship or a bad business partnership. I do feel like this is where you sort of are learning what you want with the 3 of Pentacles, in that sense of maybe working things out or building a better foundation for yourself, something that isn't so toxic. With the 8 of Swords, I feel like there is a lot of feeling of being trapped or not being able to go in the flow that you want to go towards. This could be because of the people. This could be because you're, not wanting to end. I don't think it's that you don't want to end. I think you feel like you can't end it, okay? Or maybe you just don't want to rattle the boat, Let me see here. I want to know, what is the devil? What is the devil? So the devil is that Knight of Cups, wanting to start over, wanting to refresh. Maybe you thought this was a sort of relationship that you could just sort of get over, but you see there's still a lot of emotion tied to this spiritual union. So maybe this is a twin flame relationship that's really taking a toll on someone, in that sense of, you feel trapped in it, you want it, but you feel trapped in it, you can't have it. Let's see, what's the 8 of Swords? 8 of Swords, please. There's still a lot of desire there, in that sense of love and happiness with somebody, but it's almost as if you just can't get past the thing that you need to move on from. Because I think with the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, you got to move on from something in order to get the success with the 10 of Pentacles. What is the 8 of Swords, please? 8 of Swords. What is the 8 of Swords, please? What is the 8 of Swords here? What does that mean? Okay, so you have the 4 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So, okay, with the 4 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, it's almost as if, if this is a mother figure for you, a wife, a sister, a female, that might maybe hold you back or not be balanced, or perhaps maybe this is that sense of needing to find some kind of truth in a situation, And the Four of Pentacles is that thing that you're holding on to. See, the Eight of Swords is very tricky energy in that sense of where you feel trapped, you feel imposed. It's like your fears are just really being really overpowered by anything else, okay? Fear and doubt, okay? So you have the Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. Is it someone that sort of holds you back because of money? Maybe this is a bad business partner or a bad boss or something, if it's not your mother or your wife, okay? It's almost as if there's not a fairness to the situation. That's definitely what it feels like. So is it you needing to find your voice to break out of this pattern? Or perhaps there's some kind of truth that maybe you've turned your back on, or you've held off from saying or doing, you know? Yeah, I do feel like this person right here with the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords, they're very calculating, they're shrewd, they're very cutting. I think that the not so nice part of the Queen of Swords is here, in that sense of things that they tell you, maybe putting you down. You're not going towards your happiness, really, whoever this is for you. I think that this is a person who has maybe narcissistic tendencies that you're maybe attached to, or, you know, I just don't feel it's a good connection. And that's why the Eight of Cups here are here. It's here. It's for you to move away from it. It's not fulfilling. You know, maybe you're longing for that spiritual balanced relationship, and you're in a dirty, not so nice one, you know? Dirty meaning it's just, this person is cunning. They're not playing fair, okay? What is the Eight of Cups? What's the Eight of Cups? So the Eight of Cups is the world. It's time to move on. It's like, listen to your intuition. You have a new beginning here. You don't have to be trapped in that. What's the Eight of Pentacles? So are you working on it? Are you working on it? Maybe it is work with the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe it's just building a stronger foundation for you. You know, finding that courage to move out of this. So the Seven of Pentacles. I do feel with the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, you've been stagnant. Maybe things stopped growing for you. Maybe things just didn't formulate the way you wanted them to. It's that blockage, just that period of things not being successful for you. But I do feel on the other side of the Seven of Pentacles, you sort of have to be enthusiastic, and you sort of have to sort of work on moving out of maybe things that don't grow for yourself. I do feel it's like you need to be close. It's like, what I see is like being close to your competition or your competitors. In other words, you know what it feels like? It's like, keep your enemies close for whatever reason that is. I don't know. Are you watching somebody? Are you trying to strategize how to get out of this situation? It's almost like you oversaw something and now you see it. You're paying attention to the blockage. I don't know if it's work related or relationship related, but it's almost as if there's just that blockage there, okay? But I think you're aware of it now. So that's maybe what you're working on, how to get yourself out of it. Because there is a breakthrough with the Seven of Pentacles, in that sense of you've made the assessment of what is not growing, what is keeping you binded. So now you take action and you manifest these things, and then you get your coins, your rewards, whatever it is that is, okay? I think it's diligence. I think it's patience. I think that this is where you really do not make rash decisions. It's like you're sort of, you're focused to, you're forced to focus on an issue. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. So it's like, I feel you have to move away from something you've been settling so that you can get into that spiritual union. Because I definitely do feel with the Three of Pentacles, you're trying to build a better foundation for yourself, whatever this is, whether it's work or love, okay? You got to decipher, because this is a general reading. But very interesting. So either you're just longing for this spiritual union, or it's taken a long time to manifest for you, but it's because you're being controlled by someone who is narcissistic or manipulated, or just sort of steering you in the wrong direction, okay? What is the awareness? The awareness here. So you got the Ace of Pentacles. So is there something you want to grow, something new you want to do, a new job, a new relationship, something that's going to help you blossom and really give you that sense of like a reward or accomplishment, just even that sense of having like being grounded, you know? So maybe this is where you start having that material gain. If it is money for you, you've had a struggle. You might have had to leave a facetious or really toxic kind of person to be able to come up ahead, you know? And if it's not business, it could be love. So you can put that into love, you know? So I do feel at the past here with this card, it represents being fogged or clouded, not being able to see what the roadblock was with the Seven of Pentacles. But I feel that now this is somewhat reassuring. It's reassuring in that sense of telling you that whatever you've lost or whatever you kept yourself that might have been seductive or seductive, bonded, just sort of blind. It's almost as if now you have the opportunity to experience positivity, prosperity, contentment. But I think it takes you walking away from something, really, guys, because you are being offered a new beginning, whether it's wealth, abundance, support from others, or maybe just feeling better about yourself. But, you know, it's sort of a gift. Okay, so, I was going to say, what does that mean? You got the Hangman and the Two of Pentacles. So, see, it's still that option. My goodness, I mean, it just feels like you got to make a choice, and it's not a good thing that you're keeping yourself in, really. You're meant to move out of it, okay? The Hangman. So are you being enlightened? Are you seeing the wrong, the error and the wrong, you know? Yeah, that's what it feels like. What's the Hangman? What is the Hangman? Oh, the King of Pentacles. See, becoming more sturdy, becoming more grounded, maybe not being so attached to materialistic stuff, okay? What is, I was going to ask, let's see, what is the suffering and silence? Suffering and silence, please. Suffering and silence. What was that, please? What is that? So you have the Hermit, and definitely, maybe this is that time where the Hermit's telling you to release any kind of judgment on yourself, any judgment on others. This is also that call to spirit, you know. You're sort of being illuminated and somewhat sitting back and thinking about something, maybe looking at the big picture, having a perspective, and your soul and your spirit guides are sort of guiding you towards a new journey. Also this one right here, the Four of Cups, and see that goes hand in hand, that Four of Cups and that Hermit. So are you questioning yourself how to become more spiritual, how to be more in tuned? Are you still sort of sitting there trying to manifest this, or waiting for the perfect thing to come to you? Yeah, let's see, what is the Four of Cups? Four of Cups. Have you waited too long? Okay, so the Knight of Swords, rushing in, taking action. So it's something you've got to release. With the Four of Cups, you have to pay attention to who might be influencing your situation. It could be other people. It could be that Queen of Swords energy that's very toxic, and it blocks you from your gain. It blocks you from being balanced, okay? So I think that you sort of are sitting back. You're contemplating. These two cards are contemplation, maybe on how to get rid of this suffering that you put yourself in. You put yourself in something that is not healthy, and it's like you want out of it, okay? And you're contemplating how to take action. That's what that is. You're tired. I feel like whoever this is, whether it's you or your person, you're tired of suffering. I think you've suffered enough. And so at this moment, you're being reserved and perhaps maybe being strategic on how to maybe get over this or end it, okay? There's that Empress, okay? So using your power to manifest your abundance. What is moving on, please? Moving on. What is the moving on here? What is the moving on? Is this what you're contemplating on, how to move on from a not so loving relationship, yet you're aware that you really want that relationship? Okay. You got the Page of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So I feel you want to leave someone who's very negative in your life. I feel that you want to start over with someone who is loving, someone who is nurturing, someone who's available, someone who can be maybe self-sufficient, not cunning. This is not a cunning energy. I definitely felt like this one is a cunning energy, meaning they take control of you, and that's that. You know, they keep you binded, and that's that. So this is a new beginning. This is where you want to go. Is that what this very first card is entailing? That you are going to meet that new partner. Maybe you're going to attract that new partner, that positive partner. Maybe you already know this person. Maybe it's a new person. Okay. What is the Queen? Okay. So they're telling me, okay, 10 of Swords, 4 of Swords, Page of Wands. So there will be some kind of communication coming, in that sense of something that you maybe, you know, you've been thinking about it for a long time and you haven't done it. You know, that's what it feels like here. Moving on from that stagnancy, from that place of, oh my God, that's all I can think about. There's a lot of passion there. That's all I can think about. And I do feel that's where you put the end to the 10 of Swords. With the 4 of Swords, you're going to move on and really go towards that new beginning. Whether this is communication, whether this is just growing, it's that spark of hope that's going to move you towards that thing that you want. Okay? Or person. Look at that. There's the Ace of Wands. And there's someone there for you, and I think you know it, and I think you want it too. And the top of the deck is that Temperance. So being patient. The puzzle is getting bigger every day, and it's being put together. You see, maybe it's divine timing, guys, you know, for you and your person, or for you. So let's see. I want to know, how does the story end for today? How does it end for today, please? Okay, you got the 8, the Devil, and I don't know why I said 8. Oh, because the 8 of Cups right here. So wow, this is not bad. This is moving on from that vigilant kind of, not vigilant, violent kind of relationship you're in. Controlling, manipulating, narcissistic. You're moving on. It's like you're not fulfilled. I think you're tired of working on it, on something that's not, it's like something that is broken, but it can't be fixed. Okay. So what else, please? What else here? Maybe it's an old way of thinking, staying in that. If it's not leaving a person, it's leaving that mentality of codependency, drug abuse, thinking negative, whatever it is that hasn't allowed you to get fulfilled. Okay. What else? Okay, so the Hierophant, the Knight of Pentacles. So you're going to hear word. You're going to get offers of stability. Follow that intuition. You hold the key. Yeah. Share the wealth, they said. For whoever that is, it says share the wealth. Ace of Cups, that love. And putting down the burden. That's definitely what's going on here. Very nice. So let's see here. How do they continue to manifest this? That is what I want to know. How do they continue to manifest this? Manifest. How do they do it? Okay, so let's see here. It says, rise. You got to move up. Just like we saw in the beginning, you got to speak up. And then the now. Now is the time. Don't let this pass you by any longer. You're not meant to be unhappy for so long, you know? Let's see here. Let's ask what this deck right here, what this is. What is this karmic situation here, please? What can you show me as far as this karmic situation here? Karmic situation. Okay, the butterfly and the mask. So with the butterfly, there's a relationship that's evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. Okay, The palm tree is about health too. Stability, security, performance, growth, flexibility. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life. Very nice. The mask, not showing true feelings, hiding personality, pretended, diluted, gaslighted. Okay, so moving out of someone who gaslighted you or took control over you. And then the paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So something is changing, something is evolving there for you. Okay. Let's see. What is the yogi path? What's the yogi path for today, please? The yogi path. What is the yogi path? So let's see what that is. Okay, so let's see. Shavasthana. Okay, and I don't know these very well, but I did get the book out, and miraculously, it's about the chakras, the sacral chakras, and this is where you feel things. Okay, so it's telling you that this is the time to put your creative projects first. You know, any kind of things that you've put on the back burner and you haven't quite did them, this is that time to do it. Okay, this also could be that sense of focusing on pleasure, on things that make you happy, things that make you feel good, really allowing you to heal from different things. And also this is about learning your energy as far as your chakra work, you know, working. If you feel somewhat blocked or negative, it's like get up and dance, you know, get up and move your body. This is also telling you to treat yourself the way you would want a lover to treat you. So if you've been in that negative relationship and they control you, and it's like you're trying to break out of that, you want to be free from that, you want to make a healthy choice, this is using that sacral chakra to get yourself into that place of treating yourself better, so you attract the best love for you. And so, see, it fits really perfectly with this reading, because I feel either it's a divine femme or a divine masculine that needs to end either a toxic situation with a karmic, or, you know, maybe work, a bad work partnership, or just being toxic, you know. This is where you use this energy to sort of lift you up, and the way you act is what you're going to attract as far as your lover, you know, your twin, your soulmate. Some kind, I do feel if it's masculine or divine feminine that's sort of making these changes, they're learning to balance themselves. Okay, so I feel it's positive. I don't feel it's negative. I feel it's that sense of recognizing which way maybe you need to go. Okay, so let's see, what is the message here? What is the message here? This one. Okay, so it says freedom and commitment. So see, it's freedom from that negative relationship, that toxic thing, to go into the positive one, the one you're meant to be in, the spiritual union, guys. Okay, it makes sense. I get it. Let's see here. Let's see, what is the message of abundance here, please? The message of abundance. What's the message here of abundance? Okay, oopsie, whoopsie. Okay, so it says detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. So maybe you're meeting that point, you or your person, you know, you just sort of, you're changing something here, I feel. What is the message here, please? This is, I have such a bad memory. I don't remember what these cards are called, but I know I like them. The mountains ahead, you can overcome life or live it. And then unclear, turn inwards. What you seek is on the inside. And we did see two cards of turning on the inside. So are you going to listen to your inside this time? It's because I feel like you've gone back and forth on this situation more than one time. Okay. What is the, oops. Okay. I dropped half of the deck, but I'm going to keep the other half. Let's see what it says. What is the message pertaining to this reading, please? What is the message pertaining to this reading? What can you show me? It's a big deck. There's still a lot of them in there, guys. So let's see here. It's just, they're very slippery. So let's see here. This one first. So Sapphire, mental force, spiritual insight, hope, faith, wise judgment, power, strength, kindness, life of the party. And then you have the roadblock, blocks. Okay, block change, barriers, challenges, time to regroup, stuck, paralyzed, obstacles, stalling. It's a temporary setback. Take a detour, it says. And then the yacht. So adventure, affluence, luxury, mobility, travel, great ease, self-indulgent, prosperity, comfort, wealth. So if you're feeling constraint, you're going towards the right direction as far as wealth, okay? And maybe you are carrying that sense of, maybe you felt bad about money, you or your person. What is the affirmation for today, please? Give me one. Just one. What is the affirmation for today, please? Okay, this one here. Today I am learning. Today I will focus on learning to grow into a better person. And I feel like this is what's happening. When you feel good about yourself, you just attract goodness to you, okay? So let's close it off with the soul message. What is the soul message here? So it says, how can I deepen my trust right now? Trust, surrender, let go of the wheel. You can trust. You can trust yourself. Trust fully in yourself so that you can deepen your trust in others. Trust creates safety, and when we feel safe, we feel unstoppable. So today's action, let go and trust. Today, find your center and in the chaos and be certain with yourself so you can deepen your trust in others. And that's beautiful. I definitely do feel like that's where you're headed. So thank you so much for this, for spending time with me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me your comments and your stories, and stay blessed, my friends. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a beautiful day.